Vibes.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Madam Nurul Najwa and everyone watching. My name is Imam Faris Benit Fauzan, and today I would like to present my academic essay titled The Issue of Illiteracy Among Students, Causes, Impacts and Solutions. In this modern age where information is widely available, it is surprising that millions of students across the world still face difficulties in reading and writing. Although global education and technology have progressed, student illiteracy continues to be a serious issue, especially in low-income and disadvantaged communities. Reading is the foundation of learning. It allows students to understand knowledge, express themselves, and succeed in both school and life. However, many students are falling behind because they do not receive proper support. As explained by Emily Minero in 2019, struggling readers need clear instruction in vocabulary comprehensions and thinking strategies, but these are often missing in classrooms. Today, I will explain three things. First, the main cause of student literacy. Second, the effect this issue has on the individual and society. And third, some effective solutions that can help overcome this problem. Let's begin with the first cause, which are poverty. Children from low-income families often do not have access to books, story time, or even preschool education that helps in language development. According to a UNESCO report published in 2020, poor children are twice as likely to face a reading difficulty by age 10 compared to wealthier children. At home, their parents may be too busy working, lack education themselves, or simply do not how to support their children's literacy. In schools, the students usually end up in crowded classrooms with fewer trained teachers. As highlighted by David Hernandez in a 2011 study, such schools rarely offer the individual attention that struggling students need because of this many children start school already behind literacy, and they continue to fall further behind each year. The second cause of illiteracy is the ineffective and outdated methods used in teaching. In many school systems, students are forced to memorize facts instead of learning how to understand and apply what they read. Shanahan in their 2008 paper explained that teaching should be disciplinary, helping students think and read like historians, scientists, or mathematicians. Unfortunately, not many teachers are trained to use such approaches. Also, phonics instruction is often done in a way that does not support students with learning disabilities like dyslexia. According to the OECD PISA findings in 2019, these children need personalized instruction and early support, but many students are not equipped to provide it. To make things worse, some schools practice social promotion, allowing students to move up to the next grade even if they cannot read well. This creates a long-term damage as these students become adults without basic skill, unable to work or even participate in society properly. Now, let's move to the effects of illiteracy among students. At the individual level, students who cannot read or write well are more likely to have a low self-esteem, poor academic performance, and eventually drop out of school. According to the National Assessment of Educational Progress in 2019, fourth grade students who are not reading at a grade level are 4 times more likely to drop out of a high school. But the impact goes beyond school. The National Center of Education Statistics, in a report published in 2019, found that around 70% of pensioners in the United States read below a fourth grade level. This shows how illiteracy is closely linked to crime, employment, and poverty. Literacy also prevents people from participating in society. They may struggle to vote, understand legal documents, or access healthcare information. In today's digital world, literacy includes the ability to read online information and communicate effectively. Those who lack this skill will be left behind society and economically. This is why student literacy is not just an education issue. It is a national crisis and a moral issue that needs serious attention. Now let's look at the solutions that can be taken to reduce illiteracy among students. The first and the most important solution is a daily intervention. Children who are supported with a reading programs early in their life are more likely to succeed in school. According to a study by Snowburst and Griffin published in 1998, literacy readiness programs in early childhood are very effective, especially in poor communities. The second solution is to improve teacher education. Future teachers need to be trained with research-based teaching strategies, including the use of differentiated instruction for students with different learning needs. Again, this was strongly supported by Shanahan and Shanahan in 2008, who highlighted the importance of evidence-based method in classrooms. The third solution is to involve parents and the community. Many parents do not know how important their role is in helping children read. Schools should provide literacy workshops, reading materials to bring home and work with libraries and community centers. According to research by Seneschal and Leverby in 2002, students do better when their parents are actively involved in their literacy development. Lastly, we must expand our definition of literacy to include digital and media literacy so that students are prepared for more the modern world. Governments and communities should also organize public campaigns to raise awareness about reading, break the stigma of struggling to read, and promote a lifelong reading culture. In conclusion, student illiteracy is a serious issue caused by poverty, poor teaching methods, and lack of support. Its effect can be a long-lasting from school failure, employment, crime, and social exclusion. But we also know that it can be solved through early intervention, better teacher training, strong family involvement, and fair education policies. Fighting student literacy is not just the job of school, it requires everyone, effort parents, teachers, communities, and governments. We cannot build a smart, fair, and inclusive future without ensuring that every student can read and write. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this presentation has helped you understand why student illiteracy matters and what we can do to solve it. Before I end this presentation, I would like to take a moment to reflect on why this topic matters so much, not just in theory but in real life. Throughout my research, I realized that illiteracy is not just a classroom issue, it is all a human issue. It affects real people, children, teenagers, and even adults who struggle every day just to read a sign, fill out a form, or understand a job application. Some of them give up on school, some fall into poverty, and some lose opportunities they never even knew existed. What makes this issue even more serious is that we often ignore it. We assume everyone can read, but the truth is millions cannot, and many are too ashamed to admit it. That is why I choose this topic because I believe that literacy is a basic human right, not a privilege. If we want a better, more equal future, we must start by ensuring that every child, no matter their background, learns to read and write with confidence. Even as a student, we can play a role. We can volunteer, donate books, help a younger sibling, or simply encourage someone to keep learning. Every small act sounds so. Once again, thank you for taking the time to listen. I hope this presentation has not only informed you, but also inspired you, even just a little. Before I officially end, I would also like to thank my lecturer, Madam Nurul Najwa, for his continued support and guidance throughout this assignment. Preparing this presentation has really helped me see the value of research and how important it is to think critically about real-world problems. I hope most students like us will continue to use our voice and education to make a difference. Thank you once again, and may all of us continue to grow through knowledge and purpose. Assalamualaikum, thank you, and bye.